Good people, you already know what time it is. Welcome to Mose Knows. I am your host, Mose. Today, we are on episode 28 of the team-specific mock draft series. I will be the GM of the New Orleans Saints. How you doing, baby? Anybody ever been to New Orleans? I'm not talking to Saints fans because I'm sure y'all been to New Orleans. Anybody who's not a Saints fan ever been to New Orleans? I love going to New Orleans. I only been to New Orleans once. I went with my father-in-law, who's a Saints fan. We went in 2019 to the playoff game against the Eagles. I just love the atmosphere of the city, man. Everywhere you go, that's what they go. That's how they greet you. How you doing, baby? What's going on, baby? That's how they greet you. It's just so much love, so much energy. Bourbon Street was absolutely amazing. I love New Orleans, except for when my 49ers play. But anyway, let's jump right into the video. We got 8 picks today. So we're going to see what we can do to help Sean Payton and the boys. Drew Brees is no longer with us. He has had a great career, brought a Super Bowl championship to the city of New Orleans, but he has retired, hung them cleats up. So it's time for a new era. Is Jameis Winston the guy? I don't think so. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, I can't see having somebody be the quarterback and lead my team who said, who want to eat a W today? What? I know what you meant, right? I know you want to win, but to put your fingers in the form of the W and act like you biting it, who want to eat a W? Even the rest of his team was looking at him like, dog, what are you talking about, bro? What? I mean, I should have known he was capable of that because of the crab leg incident, but like, eat a W, bruh? Come on. Is Taysom Hill the guy? I mean, he said his focus now is being the starting quarterback. So, I mean, I think his mind is in the right place. Does he have the physical tools to do it? Does he have the mental tools to do it? Forget the physical. We know he has the physical capabilities, but does he have the mental capabilities to actually be a full-time starting quarterback for the New Orleans Saints and run that offense? I mean, that's yet to see. All right, let's take a look at needs. We're up on the clock here. In the first round, again, we have 8 picks. Corner, wide receiver, edge, linebacker, safety, interior D-line, tight end, quarterback, possibly, offensive tackle, and linebacker. Let's see. Are the QBs gone? Yeah. You can't draft Davis Mills at 28. So let's move on. Running back, we're good. Don't need that. Wide receiver, we could. Elijah Moore is here. That might be a good pick. Some folks had Eric Stokes in the first round. Some folks didn't. It's possible that he could go in the first. I mean, I could see New Orleans taking Asante Samuel Jr. in the first. Because I think Asante Samuel Jr. fits their scheme. And he kind of is eerily similar to Janoris Jenkins, who is no longer with the team. I'm correct in that. Yeah, he's no longer with the team. So obviously corner is a need. I don't think you can go wrong with any of these guys. As far as a true corner for what they like to do, I like Asante Samuel Jr. Yeah, based off of this ranking, it might be a little high, but I don't think it's that high at all. Do you want to go a guy like Elijah Moore when you have Michael Thomas, Traquan Smith, Deontay Harris? I mean, you do need another guy. Just looking at the rest of the guys here, but is Elijah Moore that guy? I mean, if you have Michael Thomas and Traquan Smith on the outside. Elijah Moore can fill in that slot, similar to what Emmanuel Sanders' role was. So that's an option. But I think there are guys like Elijah Moore that you can get later. I don't think there's a lot of Asante Samuel Jr.'s. They could go edge rusher. Jason Owe is here. That works. I think that works. What line? Jamin Davis is here. They could use a linebacker for sure. Because right now at middle linebacker, all they have is Andrew Dow. So Jamin Davis, I think he could fill in that middle linebacker spot. I love his athleticism, sideline to sideline. I love his speed. I like his ball skills. Definitely can improve for sure. But I like what he would bring to the table. I know corner is a need, but with Jamin Davis still on the board, I don't see how you can pass that up. Now, you may not be able to get Asante Samuel Jr. with your pick in the second round, since you're picking at the back half. But there's guys like Ifitu Melifonwu, Tyson Campbell, Paulson Adebo, Benjamin St. Juste, who you could get at the end of that second round. There's not linebackers, to me, and I don't even like this order, but as far as linebackers, to me, it's Micah Parsons, Zaven Collins, Jamin Davis, Nick Bolton, Jabril Cox, Chaz Surratt. It's those six. And then after that, it's a drop-off. I know you see Baron Browning is a little high up here. Pete Warner is high. Maybe I'll give you Browning after Surratt. But for me, and it might be that order: Parsons, Collins, Davis, Bolton, Cox, Surratt. And then after that, there's a drop off. There's a drop off. So what do you want to do? What do you want to prioritize? Do you want to prioritize linebacker? Or do you want to prioritize corner? Demario Davis is getting up there in age. Zach Bond, I mean, he's still developing, but I'm gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna go with Jamin Davis. I think he's gonna be a special player. And I think you can get a solid corner later. So let's see how the board shakes out. Let's just see how the board shakes out. And that was number 1 on the news list. So let me see. We're up on the board at 60, and Tyson Campbell is here. And that's perfect for me. I'm gonna take Tyson Campbell. That's perfect. Now we could have went corner, and it looks like Nick Bolton went at 62. It looks like Jabril Cox went at 66. So I mean, there are options. This is what I love about this process. Where do you want to go first? What do you want to prioritize first? I'm sure Saints fans are going to say prioritize corner. And we could have got Asante Samuel Jr. and got somebody like Nick Cox or Nick Bolton or Jabril Cox later. But I think Jamin is special. I think he's special, and I think he, with the right defense and the right scheme, and if I'm correct, I think Dennis Allen is still in New Orleans as their defensive coordinator. If that's correct, I think Dennis Allen will be able to get the most out of Jamin Davis and really help him develop his skills. So I like that pick. And then Tyson Campbell's no slouch either. I think pairing him with Marcus Lattimore, that's a good look. We could go edge. I like Quincy Roche here from Miami. That could be an option for us. Let's take a look at the wide receivers here. Yeah. Tutu Atwell, Frank Darby, Seth Williams. We can get those guys later. Let's go to all. Let's take a look at best available. And Quincy Roche is best available. I think that could work for us here. Just take a look real quick. Yeah. He's probably more of a 3-4 outside linebacker than he is 4-3 hand in the dirt, so that might change it a little bit. Edge, wide receiver, interior D-line. Brought back Marcus Williams, but we could get another safety because Malcolm Jenkins is getting up there in age, and I like Tyreek Gillespie a lot. Let's see other edge rushers here. I think Jordan Smith might be a better fit for what we want to do. Yeah, 6'6", 255. Excuse me, hand in the dirt defensive end. I think Jordan Smith might be a better option. And we do have another pick here in the third round. Y'all know Mose loves multiple picks in a round. So he's 105. We might be able to get him at 105. Let's see where else we might want to go. We can go either one of these guys from USC as far as interior defensive line. Marlon T or JT. I believe Jay's last name is Tufele. I messed up his name in another video, and I had to select him because I didn't want to disrespect him and mess his last name up. I need to get the pronunciation of Marlon's last name because I don't want to mess that up either. I'm not even going to try to say it in front of y'all right now because I'm going to butcher it. Then y'all going to send it to him like, yo, he messed your name up bad. You hear how he said your name? Like, he's so disrespectful, man. Get him out of here. I already know how y'all going to do me. Oh. Andre Cisco is still here. Now you talking about grabbing the safety and having him learn from Malcolm Jenkins? Gats Batman. It's my boy too. Both my Syracuse boys is here. Cisco and Trill Williams. Bro, if the 49ers are able to get Trill Williams, I'm a flip. All right. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going Jordan Smith first. And then at 105, since we got that next pick, I'm going to go Cisco. If don't nobody take him. Yeah, give me that. Bet. I like that. Third round snagging Jordan Smith and Andre Cisco. I like that. I'll take. Ooh, Niners here. McCarr Rashid Jr. Ow. I like that. I'm sorry, y'all. I do that sometimes. I see who the Niners pick in passing, and if it's a name that I've been studying and a name that I like, I'll be like, ooh, give me that. I like that. Okay, let's see. We got a Lynn McNeil here. He could be an option for interior D-line. We got Frank Darby. He can be an option as far as wide receiver. And actually, I like that. I know a Lynn McNeil is here. Because, I mean, who we got? Malcolm Roach, David Anyamata, Shai Tuttle. Yeah, let's fortify that defensive front. Before I do that first, let me just check. Oh, yeah. We could get Darby, but we could get Seth Williams. We can get Amir Smith-Marseille out of Iowa. Cade Johnson, Daz Newsome, Anthony Schwartz. Yeah, we got plenty of wide receivers. I like a Lynn McNeil. Add some depth to that defensive tackle rotation. I think we got a pick in the 5th. 1 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th, and 2 in the 7th, if I'm not mistaken. Or do we not have a fifth? Is it just 1 and a 6 and 2 and a 7? I think so. So we didn't have a fifth. It might be 1 and a 6, 2 and a 7. If I was looking at that correctly. All right, we up at 218. And then we got 229 and 255. So the second to the last pick. Okay. Here I think we focus on wide receiver. Shy Smith is available. Perfect slot option. Cornell Powell, good slot option. Demetric Felton, good slot option, and offers you flexibility as a running back. I think Sean Payton might like Felton because of his versatility and what he's able to do a little bit more than these other guys. So I'm gonna go Demetric Felton because he offers you versatility as a wide receiver, but also as a running back. So you could put him in the backfield and Alvin Kamara out wide, motion Kamara to the backfield, and you can do a lot with that. And Sean Payton and his offensive mind, I think he can see a lot more possibilities with Demetric Felton. So I'm going to go that route. Now, it's probably too late now. I did not focus on a quarterback because you got two guys in-house. You got two guys in the building, in Jameis Winston and what's little homie name? I just forgot his name. Taysom Hill. One of those guys is going to win the starting job. It is going to be an open competition between the two of them, and one of them is going to win the starting job. If it's Jameis, then I think you see Taysom Hill in a similar role to what he played when Drew Brees was the starting quarterback. So while I didn't focus on getting a quarterback in this draft, I don't think it's necessarily necessary. I don't even know why I use both of them words. I don't think it's necessary to focus on that position in this particular draft. When you got two guys in-house, two guys that know the system, and who will be the two battling for that starting position. Obviously, the loser will be, the backup. So no need to waste a pick this year on that particular position. Looks like we've pretty much addressed most of our needs. We could get another tight end. I definitely want to see what Adam Troutman is able to do. We could get another tight end just to have a body in the building. I think Nick Eubanks would be a solid pickup. So would Noah Gray. We could take a look at tackles. Royce Newman is a good option. So is Landon Young. And Cole Van Lannon. And then, like we said, quarterback is not necessarily a need. Let me just see. Yeah, most of these positions are the skill positions, wide receiver and corner. A lot of edge guys still around. I think we addressed all of those positions, so it's not necessarily a need. Highest rated position would be Josh Ball. If we wanted a swing tackle, I don't know if that's necessarily a need here. So let's take a look at tight ends again. We have Nick Eubanks and Noah Gray. As much as you need a pass catcher in this offense, I think you also need somebody that can help you as far as blocking. I think Nick Eubanks has the ability to do both. So if we were to pick a tight end, I would say it would be Nick Eubanks. And I mean, he's a 7th round pick, so not really a stretch to take him at that particular spot. Now, if we wanted to take a look at tackle, if we wanted a swing tackle, I think either one of these guys would be a valuable option. Royce Newman or Landon Young. We'll just take BPA, best player available, and that's going to be Royce Newman. and that's going to end the draft for the New York Saints. So let's do a quick recap. In the first round, pick 28, we take Jamin Davis, linebacker out of Kentucky. We did not have a second round pick and went straight to the third round. Or was that a late second? That might be a late second. Yeah, I think that's a late second. Pick 60, nevertheless, we take corner Tyson Campbell out of Georgia. At pick 98, we take Jordan Smith, edge rusher out of UAB. 105, we take safety Andre Sisco out of Syracuse. At 133, we take defensive tackle Alim McNeil. At 218, we take wide receiver running back combo Demetric Felton out of UCLA. At 229, we take Nick Eubanks out of Michigan, tight end. And at 255, second to last pick in the draft, we take backup offensive tackle Royce Newman out of Ole Miss. I'm going to send this to my father-in-law. I'm going to see what he says, see what he likes, see what he don't like. Saints fans, hit me up. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you like, what you didn't like, what you would do differently. I love interacting with all the fans from all the different teams about what they feel their team is going to do in the NFL draft. Again, we are 4 days away, folks. Just 4 days away from the start of the 2021 NFL draft. I'm super excited. You came, you stopped by. I appreciate you. Do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. Take another 2 seconds. Hit that bell notification so that you get notified when new content drops here at Mose Knows. Live on draft night, April 29th, first round. I'm doing a live stream. I'm having fans of all teams selected in the first round come on the live show, talk about their team, talk about what they want the team to do. Once the pick is in, we're doing a live reaction. That fan will let me know how they feel about the pick, and we'll drop that fan off, and the next fan of the team on the clock will hop on. So you want to be tuned in. That's going to be a fun show, interactive show. I want you guys to chime in when your team is on the clock. I want you guys to chime in with your reactions in the comments about, once the pick is in and who's announced. And you got to get notified by that by hitting that bell icon. You can hit me up on all of my social media accounts, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. They will be linked in the description box below. Again, I love and appreciate you. Thank you for taking the time with Mose Knows today, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.